Hello, do you believe that Europeans once ate cat meat? It sounds strange, doesn't it? But don't rush to judge. Watch the video to uncover the surprising truth behind it. Don't forget to leave a number 1 to let me know you're ready. In Europe, cats are considered companions, and families here raise cats with the purpose of having them as indoor pets. When raising cats in families, choosing the right breed is the first important factor. The popular cat breeds in European households are usually those with gentle, friendly, and approachable personalities, such as Persian cats and ragdoll cats. These breeds can live harmoniously in a family environment, easily adapt to indoor living spaces, and have a gentle nature, making them ideal pets. Kittens are raised from a young age to develop social skills and live in a family environment. They are often raised in spacious areas where they can run freely and practice the necessary skills for life on the farm. In the early months of their lives, kittens are carefully cared for, provided with a balanced diet, and vaccinated to prevent infectious diseases. The diet of cats on farms is not only focused on nutrition, but also tailored to their natural living environment. Cats are usually fed specialized dry food designed to provide all the essential nutrients for their health, including protein, fat, vitamins, and minerals. The reason for feeding cats dry food is that it helps provide a balanced and stable diet, making it easy to control the amount of nutrition the cats consume. These dry foods also help maintain a healthy digestive system and support the cat's oral health. Cat food is often made from ingredients like poultry, fish, grains, vegetables, and various vegetable oils. In addition, healthcare is also an important factor. Pneumonia and rabies are two common diseases found in cats. For this reason, cats need to be fully vaccinated to protect their health. They also need to undergo regular health checks to ensure they are free from skin diseases or parasites. Cats on farms are carefully attended to in terms of personal hygiene. Although they can clean themselves due to their instincts, farm owners must ensure that the cats are not infected with diseases or parasites from the surrounding environment. Are you a cat lover? Leave a number 1 in the comments. Cats raised on farms that supply pet cats are usually capable of reproduction, and this is an important part of the breeding process. These farms typically raise healthy female and male cats that meet breeding standards to ensure the quality of the offspring. However, reproduction needs to be carefully controlled to avoid overpopulation or excessive breeding, which can affect the health of the mother cat and her kittens. To manage reproduction, farms often have strict plans regarding the breeding age and frequency of births. Female cats are usually allowed to reproduce when they are fully matured, typically from 1 to 2 years old, and are bred only 1 to 2 times a year to ensure their health. If any cats do not meet the quality standards, they may be spayed or not allowed to breed. In the case of kittens, the farm ensures careful care, from feeding to regular health checks. Kittens are only sold once they have reached the appropriate age and health. At cat breeding facilities, cats are usually free to move and exercise, which is important for their health and development. Although these facilities primarily focus on caring for cats to meet customer needs, cats still need to be given exercise to maintain good physical and mental health. At these facilities, cats are often allowed into spacious areas or play zones where they can freely run, climb, and play. These areas help cats develop their muscles, keeping them active and healthy. In addition, some facilities also provide interactive toys to encourage cats to exercise and explore. This not only helps cats reduce stress, but also keeps them happy, familiarizes them with their surroundings, and prepares them to adapt when they move to a new home. And with reasons like these, they could never bring themselves to eat such lovable creatures, right? But do you think the cat market is just limited to pet ownership? Then leave a 0 and join me in unveiling the horrifying secret of pet cat breeding facilities that are actually sending them to slaughterhouses. Cats raised for meat are often not cared for as well as those kept as pets. They are often confined in overcrowded cages, lacking space, and not regularly cleaned. These conditions not only affect the health of the cats, but also cause prolonged stress and suffering. The food given to cats in breeding farms is usually cheap, consisting mainly of leftovers, surplus food from restaurants, or unsanitary food. Water is also rarely provided in sufficient amounts, and malnutrition and disease are common in these environments. Some farms do not distinguish between stray cats, stolen cats, and those raised from a young age. In fact, many cats are stolen from homes or the streets to be brought into the cat meat supply chain. These cats are often not accustomed to being confined and can suffer severe psychological trauma. The process of raising cats for meat is often not regulated or monitored by authorities, leading to the use of primitive breeding methods. Once the cats reach a suitable weight, usually between 8 to 12 pounds, they are gathered and prepared for transport to slaughterhouses. The cats are confined in small cages, stacked on top of each other, and endure long journeys in stressful conditions with little oxygen. When the cats arrive at slaughterhouses, they are usually handled in unsanitary conditions without proper food safety standards. Slaughterhouses often operate covertly to avoid backlash from the public and animal protection organizations. The cat meat is then distributed to restaurants and local markets, or sometimes sold directly to consumers. The consumption of cat meat is a controversial and rare practice worldwide, but it still exists in some regions, particularly in countries like Vietnam, China, and some other parts of Southeast Asia. Cat meat is often considered a delicacy in these cultures, although it is not as widely consumed as other meats. In Vietnam, a dish known as tiger smooth made from cats is typically served in small eateries, attracting a specific customer base, particularly during social gatherings or festivals. In China, cat meat is sometimes used in stews or soups in some rural areas, although this practice has significantly decreased due to both domestic and international condemnation. Cat meat is marketed with claims of various benefits, such as boosting health and alleviating joint pain. However, the lack of control in processing and storage often leads to serious food safety concerns. Most of the cats slaughtered come from unclear sources, including cats stolen from homes or stray cats. This not only affects the psychology of pet owners, but also raises significant ethical and legal concerns. Dishes made from cat meat are often prepared with intricate methods to remove odors and improve flavor. Common techniques include slow cooking, deep frying, or grilling with strong seasonings. Restaurants specializing in cat meat are typically found in areas with less attention to animal protection laws. Patrons often see it as a unique culinary experience, though the number of supporters is declining due to the influence of animal protection movements. Wild boars, those relentless invaders, are driving American farmers to distraction with their constant destruction. Each year, wild boars damage approximately 2 million acres of farmland, including up to 300,000 acres of corn. It seems like the wild boars have unofficially organized a feast right in the cornfields. States like Texas, Florida, and Georgia are struggling with these troublesome guests. One herd of wild boars has even turned into reckless drivers, brazenly crossing roads without signaling. Surely, everyone dreams of turning wild boars into barbecues rather than seeing them wreak havoc and cause traffic jams. Using traps to capture wild boars is a smart tactic that yields large numbers. Hunters place enticing bait inside the traps, with sweet corn attracting the hungry boars. Once all the boars are inside, they use a remote control to trigger the trap to close. Thanks to these clever traps, up to 30,000 wild boars are dealt with each year. Roasted wild boar is extremely popular in the southern United States, especially in states like Texas and Florida. Here, roasted wild boar is sold in many stores, and wild boar sausages are prepared to be long-lasting, becoming a favorite at parties and barbecue. In Texas and Florida, the authorities permit wild boar hunting as a sport to help manage their population growth. Wild boar hunting competitions typically occur in October, when boars are foraging and storing food for the winter. Hunters not only carry powerful rifles, but are also equipped with advanced gear such as infrared headlights, optical scopes, and GPS trackers to monitor the boar's locations. Since wild boars are not easy to conquer, the hunting season is a time when both skill and excitement come to a peak, from organizing hunting tournaments to competing against other hunters. As monkeys become an increasingly significant threat, hunters have quickly adopted trapping techniques to reduce their numbers, similar to those used for wild boars. They place enticing bait inside traps to lure the monkey troops in. Once the monkeys are inside, the trap's gate automatically closes, trapping them within. There have been instances where traps have closed on hundreds of monkeys, such as 200 at a time, demonstrating the effectiveness of this method in controlling the invasive monkey population. Hunters have come up with a clever solution by farming wild boars for sale. Instead of just hunting, they have started raising wild boars on farms, similar to domestic pigs. These wild boars are carefully tended and sold to merchants for prices ranging from $200 to $500 each. This approach not only reduces the wild boar population, but also provides hunters with a significant profit, turning them into farmers who can harvest earnings from the very animals they once pursued. Monkeys are the second most invasive species in the US, with their numbers surging to over 100,000. They reproduce rapidly, giving birth 1 to 2 times a year, with each litter consisting of about 1 to 3 offspring. Due to their rapid population growth, they have abandoned their forest habitats and invaded residential areas, especially in southeastern regions like Florida and Georgia. One troop of monkeys even took over an entire stretch of Highway 41 just because they wanted to go for a stroll. Have you had any issues with monkeys? Leave a comment below. Iron fences are installed to prevent monkeys from entering protected areas. In regions like Florida and California, where monkey populations are a concern, sturdy fencing systems are set up around agricultural lands, residential neighborhoods, and parks. To keep monkeys away from the house, many families use dogs as an effective method. Popular breeds for this task include Border Collies, German Shepherds, and Rottweilers. These dogs are not only strong protectors but also highly intelligent and alert, making sure that monkeys are deterred from returning. Proper training and patience are key to successfully using dogs to prevent monkey intrusions. Squirrels may seem small, but they cause significant damage to agriculture in the US. Their appetite is impressive, with each squirrel consuming up to 1 pound of food per day. They damage crops such as corn, soybeans, and fruit, reducing overall yields. Annually, the damage caused by squirrels is estimated to reach $30 million in agricultural losses. Squirrels are a particular nuisance in the eastern and Midwest regions of the US. They operate individually rather than in groups, making it extremely challenging to control and manage their numbers. After each hunting trip, squirrels become valuable trophies and excellent ingredients for barbecue. Squirrel meat, with its unique flavor and slightly richer taste than a rabbit, is grilled over charcoal until it becomes crispy and delicious. Hunters gather around the grill to enjoy the roasted squirrel together. European starlings are the most common invasive bird species in the US. With an estimated population of up to 200 million, they have become one of the most disruptive bird species. Starling flocks often gather in large numbers, perching on tree branches and flying across bustling cities like New York and Chicago. In one case, a woman in Chicago was attacked by starlings while walking down the street. The dense presence of starlings not only causes nuisance but also leads to unsanitary conditions in urban areas and disrupts the local ecosystem. Hunting starlings mainly occur at night, as they gather in roosting areas like parks and under eaves. At night, they often congregate in dense flocks, creating ideal conditions for hunting. To effectively manage them in low light, hunters need to use night scopes, and it only takes about 5 minutes to bring down a bird. Nighttime hunting not only improves effectiveness, but also minimizes disruption to people's daily activities. To manage troublesome flocks of starlings, hunters also use bird traps. They set up traps and scatter bait around them. When the birds approach and begin feeding, the trap mechanism is triggered, causing it to close and confine them inside. This method helps control the number of nuisance birds without causing damage to the surrounding environment. Although the starling is an invasive wild bird, it has high nutritional value. With its high protein content and essential vitamins, it is often prepared as a nutritious stew. Stewed starling not only has a unique flavor, but also serves as an excellent food source for the elderly. To reduce the number of damaging squirrels, hunters in the US have launched large-scale hunting campaigns. Authorities in states like Pennsylvania and Virginia permit squirrel hunting to control their growing numbers. Hunters use shotguns to take down squirrels, aiming to kill between 10 and 20 squirrels per hunting session. Iron fences are installed to prevent monkeys from entering protected areas. In regions like Florida and California, where monkey populations are a concern, sturdy fencing systems are set up around agricultural lands, residential neighborhoods, and parks. To keep monkeys away from the house, many families use dogs as an effective method. Popular breeds for this task include Border Collies, German Shepherds, and Rottweilers. These dogs are not only strong protectors, but also highly intelligent and alert, making sure that monkeys are deterred from returning. Proper training and patience are key to successfully using dogs to prevent monkey intrusions. In Texas and Florida, the authorities permit wild boar hunting as a sport to help manage their population growth. Wild boar hunting competitions typically occur in October, when boars are foraging and storing food for the winter. Hunters not only carry powerful rifles, but are also equipped with advanced gear such as infrared headlights, optical scopes, and GPS trackers to monitor the boar's locations. Since wild boars are not easy to conquer, the hunting season is a time when both skill and excitement come to a peak, from organizing hunting tournaments to competing against other hunters.